Hi everyone, it's Raleigh, and today I'll be sharing my 2025 Traveler's Notebook setups. So first I thought I'd share my current Traveler's Notebook. It is well worn, well loved, lots of memories. I've had it I think about 15 years. I've used Traveler's Notebooks that long. It was only last year that I started using the Cousin as well. So my usual setup has this great zip folder so I can just throw in a couple markers and a pen. And I usually only have two notebooks with me. I have my monthly calendar. Yeah, I really like this. I just like to have a paper copy. I mean, we all have our phones, but I like to have a paper copy there. And then I usually have my notebook in there as well. This is where I have kind of different lists and things. Oh, Ren, you coordinate well, but... and so I'll share a couple of the other notebooks that I have been using this year. The first one is one with just sticker release paper. All the stickers I use for my Traveler's Company or Traveler's Notebook stuff is from Blueberry Papeterie. I'll put a link in the description. So I like to put all the stickers in one place. I also have this monthly outline. This is one of my favorites. I gave myself a 2-page spread to put notes about events, things I want to do. And in the back, it's got a section for my main home cleaning lists as well. I've also got this thoughts folder or notebook, which I haven't used a whole lot. It was just to jot down stream of consciousness stuff. And then I do have another notebook, which is a little more informal, which I think is the way I'm going to go for this year. So yeah, that's the range. Okay, let's get going for this year. So I'm going to start with the monthly calendar. So, pardon me. So last year I got the blank one and I just created it myself. And so I chose from Blueberry Papeterie. I had a different theme, different colors for each month. And my intention had been to do something similar. I actually bought the kind of blank monthly calendar again. But then last week I decided I'm actually going to go with the preset calendar. I really enjoyed setting it up last year using the different themes, but this year I thought I just want to go simpler. And I also happen to have a lot of the bee stickers, which kind of go with the cover. So I think I'm just going to stick with the bee theme, honey theme stickers for this one. I thought it would go kind of nicely. So let's get this open. And I've also got these monthly labels from Blueberry Papeterie. So let's get this stuff out of the way and get this open. Yeah, it was just last week I was thinking, because I was having a look at the stickers I had left. I thought I had more, so I didn't really have enough to do kind of a different theme for each month. And so, yeah, I decided just to go with the preset one and just use one theme. Oh, this is nice. Oh, that's a decal sticker. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like their theme for this year. Very nice. Oh, and this is actually a handy little guide for all the different ones they have. I do have a few others I didn't show. I have one with, I think it's watercolor paper as well. Yeah. Oh, I love this color. It's beautiful. So there isn't going to be too much to do to this one. I'm just going to put my stickers in. Oh, I've got that. I'll have to think about what I might be able to use that for. Yeah, but now that it's kind of nice to have the numbers and everything in. So the only things I'm going to do, 2 small things, I am going to put the stickers from Blueberry Papeterie with the months. I don't think I'm going to put them in the top. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and put them in the bottom left-hand side. And then I'm going to follow that by adding all those bee honey stickers. I'll probably stick one on each month as well as on the cover. So. And here's the final monthly. So some honey and bee stickers in the front. And then I also just have, so during the month right now, all I have in it is just the monthly sticker and then another one I used to cover up the notes reference. So I think it looks nice. All right, one down. And now onto the monthly outline. And I found I really like this. It's nice to have a 2-page spread. It gives me a place to put important dates, things I want to do, just sort of along the way. So when I'm setting up my cousin for the month or the week, it's a good quick reference for me. I also have like a home list in the back of like monthly cleaning, quarterly cleaning. Yeah, and I think a birthday list in there as well. And so I'm definitely going to be recreating this one. And I did buy another one. So the notebook I use for this is actually the Free Daily. So it's a notebook with I think 31 pages in the front, 31 in the back. So the idea is that if you're using a page a day, it gets you through 2 months. The reason I like to use it for this is that it's got page numbers on it. And so I can then use that as a table of contents, which I think is nice. So I'm going to start by just putting the months in the top for each double page spread. And then I think I'll pick a different theme of stickers to use for this notebook. And yeah, that'll probably be it, but I'll get to it and we'll see where we go. Here we are. So I did go through, I just put the months up there as well as a sticker. I'm using it's like a spring duck kind of kit. I don't know how to describe it, but it's really pretty. So yeah, I've got each month and then a sticker. And so now I've just got to decide what sections I want. Last time I had a lot more sections preset in here, but I think I'm just going to keep it down to 3. I've just got to figure out a color, because that's the other thing. When I set up both the monthly and the monthly outline last year, I had kind of a color for each month, but it was just kind of a lot. So I think this time I just want to pick one color that I can use throughout the whole thing. And I think I'm going to go with like a pale green because it's subtle, and I think it'll kind of go with the theme of the stickers that I have. So let me see if I can find it. Oh, you know what? It's in the Traveler's Notebook. All right, so I think I'm just going to do on the left, I'll have 2 sections, one for events and to do. And I think on the right, whereas last year I had kind of 3 sections for home, wellness, finance, I think I'm just going to put a notes page because I found I didn't use that quite as much. Yeah, all right, so just going to go through each of the months and do the same thing. And now on to the back half. It's another benefit of this notebook. It's meant to be a daily for 2 months, so you have sort of 2 sections. So in the back half, I'm going to be using it for some lists for some home checklists and probably birthday lists and things like that. So I'm just finishing up by putting a couple of stickers on. And so I'll put another one. And last time I did write on the side what it was, but because I'm using sort of a different theme for each one, I think I'll know what it is. But let's put, pardon me, a couple of these down. And these stickers really are beautiful. And again, I'll put a link in the description below if you'd like to purchase anything from them. Great Canadian company. And I just like this look. I've always been a fan of Traveler's notebooks, and part of it is I do kind of like this sort of natural, crafty design to a lot of these things. So yeah, it's just been a really good fit. So yeah, so that's kind of how it looks. I got my sections for my monthly spreads to write my notes, and then some lists in the back, and then I'll just write in the front here. I'll give it a title and a sticker. Little ducks. All right, so this will be the monthly overview and lists. And this is something I don't usually take with me when I go somewhere. It's more just for me to have. But yeah, so this system seemed to work. And with that, the second notebook for 2025 is all done. Yeah, I think this is looking good. Serve me well. All right, on to the third and final one now. So I used 2 notebooks right now. One had kind of, it was similar to the one we just used where it had like a table of contents. But then I also found I just kind of wanted something a little more informal because when I use it, it's mainly when I'm out and about. And if it's a more permanent list, I put it in that monthly outline one anyway. So this is one that I currently have, and it is kind of nice. Like it's a place to put like a gift list for people or habits I want to keep. But I found I didn't use it that much. So I think those lists, some of those more permanent ones can just go in the monthly outline. And this is the one I usually have with me. And I just called it like notes, and it was scrap because it was an old one. And I think I'm just going to use that, which is just a simple ruled one. So rather than my third notebook being kind of more formal and or having a fourth, I'm just going to use a simple lined one. And I find that this works for me because I just need a place to jot something down, usually when I'm out and about. And then when I come home, it'll find its permanent place if it's something that I need to keep. So really, all I'm going to be doing with this one is putting some stickers on. And so another theme that I really liked and set that I really liked is this sort of outdoorsy, woodsy one. So I think that that's the one I'm going to use. But that'll really be it for this. But this will be the one that I'll often carry with me when I'm out and about. So yeah, I think I'm going to use this theme as well. It's nice and, yeah, nice and Canadian, I think, too. All right, so let me get these down. Okay, so I've spread my deer around. So just simple. I just like the aesthetic of this. I think I'm just looking for another one to put in here. Maybe a campfire. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Actually, I'm going to save that because I'll probably end up making at least another notes book. So I want to have a couple of the cooler stickers that I can use when I do end up going through this first one. So I think I'll just put another one of the treescapes. There we go. Simple. All right, so here is kind of the lineup for 2025. I've got my sticker notebook, which I'm still keeping. It's a carryover. I'll have my monthly, which I really like that color. It's like a burnt orange kind of color. And so yeah, just a few stickers and monthly labels. This one, which will probably be one that I use the most. This is where I can put my monthly outlines, my notes, as well as more permanent lists. And then finally, just my regular notes one that will kind of carry with me. Yeah. So that is the lineup. Yeah, I think it's going to serve me well. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.